A grieving daughter has been forced to show her mother's ashes to a benefits inspector who turned up to assess whether her dead parent was still fit to work. Distressed daughter Hattie Broxton handed the medic an urn with her mother's ashes when he arrived to assess her. Louise Broxton had suffered a host of neurological problems for which she received various benefits. But she tragically passed away from lung cancer at the age of just 47 in August. Hattie, 27, immediately informed the authorities of her mother's death, and all her benefits were cancelled. But 7 months later, the Department for Work and Pensions sent a doctor to the door of her home in Wolverhampton, West Midlands, to see if she was still able to work. Hattie, a prison administrator, said, "I'm so upset and angry about what's happened. It's our government that has done this to us. I'm only 27, and my brother has just turned 17. We've been through enough already, and we don't need this. I told the DWP afterwards I'd love to live in the world that the DWP live in, the one where my mum's still alive." But she's been gone for 7 months. When mum passed away August last year, and everyone was notified. I got an acknowledgement from the DWP themselves to say that mum had died. They stopped paying her benefits and paid the arrears they owed her into my account because I am her next of kin. But on February 28 we got a letter addressed to mum saying they were going to do a home visit on March 13 to assess her disabilities for ESA. I was furious about it, so I decided not to phone them about the mistake. Instead I waited to see if they would actually have the balls to do the home visit. I booked the day of work and stayed at home to wait for someone to come. My cousin came round to support me. The letter stated they'd be coming between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. then they would contact to book an appointment. Obviously they haven't been able to contact mum because her phone has been cut off. They had my details as next of kin, but they didn't contact me. At 1 p.m. Hattie had a knock on the door from the DWP doctor. She invited him inside and, seeing her cousin sat on the sofa, asked if she was Louise. Hattie said, "My cousin replied, 'No, I'm not,' and I said, 'Hang on a minute.' Then I went behind the sofa to the unit where mum is, picked up her urn, turned around, and said, 'This is Louise Broxton and you've come to assess her?' He was completely mortified, as you would be. He apologized and offered his condolences. I told him, 'I'm not doing this to embarrass you, but the letter, and having you on my door today, that's twice the DWP have missed something.'" Hattie claims the doctor had not looked at her mum's medical records, which would have shown him she was dead. She also believes the DWP missed 3 opportunities to realize something was wrong: when they sent the letter, when no one responded to their request, and when the doctor missed Louise's medical records. Hattie asked the doctor to leave and inform his bosses of the mistake straight away. She said, "It's not the case that my mum died a couple of weeks ago. Then a crossover would be understandable, and I would accept their apology." After the doctor left, within 10 minutes the DWP rang. The lady apologized and offered her condolences, but after admitting their mistake she tried to leave it at that. "That's not good enough. I want policies in place and procedures to be followed. I don't want anyone else to be in my situation." A DWP spokesperson said, "We've apologized to Ms. Broxton for the distress caused by the administrative error